Hello, greetings. This is for the record, and again I've been recording. You can see I can't even use the video recording properly, just darkness. And so I've been sick, some attack on me again, very, very strong attack. On Facebook it happened, and very negative, like in Karachi. It's like, and it's not, I've been trying, it's not me. I've been trying very hard to get this negative energies out of me. They've been trying to really mess up my life and make me look like a bad person, make me do mistakes, so that like I would be cut out from proper life living or even doing some work properly. So I'm unable to use anything, do anything properly in my life. Those who understand, I'm very grateful to them. Even the rules on Facebook and that I have reacted, not really been able to follow properly because of my condition. And then I've had some attacks on Facebook too. So I never report them. I go straight to the person or the page and I send my comments there. This time, because of the Pakistan and India stress, it happened again. Any kind of this thing, behavior from another person, I lose it. I can't keep calm or avoid. In my nature before, I used to avoid people I thought were hypocrites and I would avoid them. But my enemy is very this thing. They've sent, I was told they've sent, I was even given signs. They are in the house sending servants, friends who could study my full nature, whom I've used as my confidants. So this has been going on for a very long time. And it needs to be put in public now. So this is what I've been doing. And there are times when I lose it, but the rules, someone, then what they do is they complain against me. There was a provocation. I've explained to my people still. One person didn't understand and kept saying not to do this. So there are reasons, there are covert people working with dark forces against me. So if there is any compensation for those like me on social media, that is why you see they haven't been with me since when this thing happened. And I lack evidence because they're doing it covertly. They've covered it up behind my back. They're doing this. So I need to, it was time, even I felt that I had to do something. And thank God Facebook came. Then now here I could use YouTube. I'm using it live now. They're not feeling well. And there have been a lot of things going on inside of me. You know, it's like cancer cells working negatively or something. It's like an energy बहुत अजियत देने वाली है, देती है, torture, torment. And my enemies behind the doors, they behave themselves because they know they've already hurt me. But one of them on Facebook came, what kind of a thing is this? I was just saying that, don't do this. Okay, I could have reported this against. We all don't like, during the stress of Pakistan and India, it's better to avoid saying such things which would bring about more bad feelings. And so we want peace, and we want peace terms between Pakistan and India. I want it. And those who want peace would keep quiet because of my health, please try to understand. I can't even go through the rules and regulations. And if I go through them, then I forget. So I'm not the kind to do complain, chugli, abuse against this. They have the right, but during this time, I only objected and I gave comments, 4 or 5 comments there. And then a man came and said, you know what he said? This is that I'm a mental case, and he said it in Urdu. I could have reported his, but I have exposed it. That I could have avoided his saying, but because in Karachi I've been living, and I don't understand how these people can be so crude and so merciless. So merciless. I mean, we Muslim in Islam, even God doesn't punish the mentally ill people. And it's on my Facebook that I'm possessed, and whatever I've written, see now I've forgotten, but it does show that I'm disturbed, mentally ill. And they could have looked at my Facebook profile before saying this. They are not insane. And isko bando, not even like, closer up or properly saying something like, isko tie her up. She's a mental case administrator on this Facebook page. Of course, in this condition, I'm going to not let go of this. I have to say something. So some things came out of this reaction. And then the whole time, this energy makes me very, very aggressive and, restless. It's agonizing. And I've been trying to do Mujiji's meditation. But some relapses, sometimes it happens due to the stress, and that I feel people are not understanding, they're not merciful towards me. I've explained it again and again. So, you see, I don't understand why some people would ask me not to speak about Her Highness Sheikha of Imarat, Imarat. And here, like, I have these feelings it could be delusions, but I can't avoid that. Like Her Highness Sheikha Fatma bin Mubarak Al-Kitbi wants me to talk about this or wants me to do a video, but in a private message I was told not to mention them. I've even made a page on Facebook, Protection and Safety for His Highness Agha Khan and the Sheikhs of UAE, meaning their family members and all. Because this case of mine is very complicated. And I feel certain people were attacked and killed. They can give this black magic. And right now here I cannot show you the video. There have been videos, documentaries, I think National Geographic on black magic in Mexico, and if I may say so. I'm very scared because then they say this is against the rules. There's some things I forget and some things in reaction I say which we're not supposed to say, then I feel bad, even anger. So there's an energy provoking me to be angry and all. Please, they've done it in such a clever manner, using black magic, sorcery. I've asked people in Karachi, when I was in Karachi, this started. And they said that some of them have said that yes, it is black magic, who have the spiritual knowledge. And this has been going on. I've been to the psychiatrist, but no psychotic drug helps me, anti-schizophrenic drug. In fact, it makes it so much worse that I just can't take it. And so if there's anyone out there with some mercy for the mentally ill, see, then I do these comedy videos and I become, I do my own style because as much as I can, try to keep myself normal in this terrible, during these times. There's a scare of World War III. Some news is saying this and some news is saying that. However, I really appreciated an Indian's Twitter, message. Or no, it was out in the open, so what do you call it? So we don't want to seek attention, we want respect. So we don't want to call for attention. That was a really good one. Like if we have anything against someone, we can personally message them or contact them and appeal to them. Like we can appeal here to the government of UAE. Why has this happened? Or I found this video and I'm enclosing this. We can send a message to our Crown Prince of UAE, Abu Dhabi, sorry. So you see, there were times I couldn't move. There are times I become heavy. And then it's a struggle to even get up and have tea or wash my face when I get up in the morning. It's worse mornings, and then slowly I calm down. Very slowly, positive feelings, thoughts come. It takes time, but any such strenuous or stressful thing on Facebook, then I go into a nervous breakdown. Then I can't stop. And then I say some horrid things. which I regret later. So I would appreciate it if someone would ignore those and understand my case, which I've been explaining on Facebook too, coming on Facebook and explaining and saying, please understand my case is very complicated. If I don't come on like this live or use videos or say something on social media, the energy can get very, very worse, bad. And so it's like a lifesaver for me every day. In order to breathe properly, in order to get positive, some beneficial feeling, I have to record somewhere. Maybe somehow it's going to help. And my enemy wants me isolated, cut out from the world. And they have black magic powers. This is what I was told in London too, by a clairvoyant. This is what I was told in Karachi too, by people that I don't want to name because of their protection and safety. Sorry, I hope you've been hearing me. I've been resting, and I don't know, this, what do you call it? Earphone. Where's let me see the mic, if I covered no, the mic is on this side. Okay, so this is the only thing I can do. And yes, there are some things like I said out of reaction to, because the thing said, the thing posted on Facebook was horrible during this time. Stress between, the tension between Pakistan and India. And I feel we have some enemies also who don't want peace and prosperity for India and Pakistan. So it's done in such a way that we can't even, at times, if we say something, it could go against us. And this is what's been happening. And they've put me in such a thing that I wanted to stay at home, do my own thing in life, help where I could. But they so cleverly have come in through jinns, evil spirits. And it is, I hardly can explain. I don't know how to explain this. Very treacherous, very covert. And then I was, doing these distance mind control research on Google. My self-defense mechanism is gone. And I'm so disturbed that in Pakistan, whoever this man was recently on Facebook, like they say, suffering mentally. This is what was happening. We were having crank calls in our house. My mother was also having some problem, mental illness, psychiatrists, and they would send crank calls. We didn't have any way to complain against them. So it's very shocking. How shall I say this? You know, like in Pakistan, Karachi, I've seen that people are insensitive, cruel. They don't care if you're mentally ill. They will harass you anyways. And I wish I had, this is my case, I wish I had precedents. Oh yes, I have precedents. This dramatist, Ruhi Bano. Ruhi Bano. How people cut off from her. Now, I showed some videos on my other account. They've kept me away from live videos. So Ruhi Banu's case in Karachi, Pakistan. I'm just Google searching. If I just want to be confirmed about Ruhi Banu's case. So I have precedents here. The Pakistanis, some of them didn't even care, just cut her off, like, no one would bother. They would spread rumors, Ruhi Banu has gone insane, or don't know what crazy things happened to her. Such cruel remarks about someone. And, oh yes, in my own, this new family, when they didn't like my birthday, I don't know what made them get jealous of me. And I know it was jealousy. So they started to call out, opposite my house, Nishta Park, that your mother is insane and your father has gotten married in Singapore, like that. These people. And I was just so hurt that my friend was not the faces they had made. I have a video of it in Karachi of 1983 birthday. The way they are sitting there. They even told our group, male members, Masuma and our group, male members who had come, they were to play dole, not to play music not to sing and play dole on that birthday of mine. So there was Mazhar Ali, there was another name in this group. They had joined our ladies group with Masuma, Shehnaz, Faryal, me, and my aunt, but she was married now. She had gone to Oman. So they had told my this group of friends not to play dole and not to play the drum, like we have our drum, and singing. So I just put my hand when Shehnaz, my friend, was leaving. I put my hand on her and said, Shehnaz, what is this? What, and her sister started to shout at me, Faryal. Then Shehnaz started to shout. And then they went out of my house, right opposite at the Nishta Park side, started to scream out, top of their lungs, that my mother is insane. And so such wicked people, such cruel, no feeling for anyone. No, but I have to take. So recently, I decided to report these people and to stop this in the society, which they go on, not on social media, but they're very clever. I could get myself into trouble like I have on social media, but they wouldn't. They're very clever, conniving, cunning. So yes, Ruhi Banu's case precedents I have. and she's well known as a dramatist. On there's no Wikipedia, but you can go through her YouTube. She passed away recently. Oh my God. So I was just searching, and this is news for me now. Oh, Pakistani television legend. Okay, she passed away. This is from Express Tribune. I'm sharing, reading article. Sorry I have to do this Express Tribune. So, okay, she passed away. And very sorry for her family members out there and those who have had affiliation feelings for her. A veteran actress, Ruhi Bano. She's called by some, by lots of people, Pakistan. A veteran so condolences. Pakistan has lost such an actress. So she passed away. But her case, have some, we need some, this thing. Oh my God. So excuse me. God bless her soul and rested in eternal peace in paradise. Amen. So, mental illness. But this is, my case is that, my case is very complicated. Let's see if one can give mental illness through black magic. I have been really trying hard. It's been very tough. Already there is this exploitation of, there was even an Indian movie. I can't find it, but it was coming on television in, the satellite channels, one of them. So the stigma attached to such people, and then even my mental health. Yes, we are told that mental health can be done by black magic. I was told in Karachi, you can go through if you care, if you really want to help us. I've appealed to the people on Facebook, whoever I'm in contact with, and a public too. So I've made it public actually. So the people know. My profile is public. Okay? So these people, again coming from Pakistan, they don't understand. And the remarks they put there, it's just extremely insensitive and cruel of the Pakistanis. And I want to raise awareness. And but you see, I don't want to force anyone. If they want to be rude about it, I would just avoid them. I would not take action against them. Only when recently, so this happens, that no one will help me. People will go against me. Everyone, they'll trap me. They'll trap me against the sheikhs here too. Whoever I appeal to, then I will, say something, go against that. And when that time comes, going against them, for some time I do go against them. I say, no, they will not care. This is even more bad for my health inside. It's very traumatizing, agonizing. I myself cannot afford any stressful feelings or getting angry. Although the devil would want, and the devil's playing against me, would want me to get angry and upset so that I would lose it. And I'm in this, like, trying to hold myself up now, and there's this constriction, this pressure on me. Okay, inside I feel sick. I've come out, just, there is a headache, but the whole day I had a headache. I've been resting. And this is evening here in Dubai. So my whole days go, I don't know if it's night or day. I don't want to keep record of, at times it's very, very bad, most of the times. Whether it's night or it's day. But sometimes I have to, because in the daytime I have to do some things which I cannot do when the shops get closed here. The grocery and all. So it's very stressful. Even calling for grocery is stressful. I have to bring out these things. And so I think I've been appealing to His Highness, Sheikhs, please understand, and they do, and thank God, I'm very grateful to them. They haven't taken action against me. So I even joined His Highness Sheikh Khalifa's allegiance page, because it had such great things, like to do good and all. And I felt honesty, goodness, compassion, tolerance. But at times, please don't ask me to understand the other person, because I can't even listen much. So, recently Muji Baba's been online YouTube, Rishikesh meditation, his invitation. And I couldn't listen to that anymore. I was so stressed about Pakistan and India war. We were told in Pakistan that our enemies want this, and one day they will try to make this happen. So working against us, like Mr. Imran Khan is saying, his speech has been taken out of context. People are playing on this, on the, our weaknesses. Like, okay, Pakistan had some extremists breeding and all this, but now in the Naya Pakistan, it cannot be like this. So give Pakistan a chance, understand, and maybe, just maybe, these extremists in Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir, were not Pakistani terrorists, but their own. So some news has come that 2 Jaish-e-Kashmiri, no, sorry, see now, this is a slip. 2 Jaish-e-Mohammed have been arrested in Kashmir. Or we will see again, because I keep forgetting. My memory is very, very, there's a lot of pressure. I had headaches. And they can even change the nature of mind. Like in my Quran it says, in the Quran it says that they can change the nature of God. I had some problems long before. When I was separated from Istisa, my friend and I had gone to Bibi Sukaina's martyrdom tabut, and I came back, and due to the depression and all, stress, having lost Miss Disa, something really funny was happening. My mind was not coordinating with my mouth. First time I made a slip. So, see Spellbound movie by, I forgot his name. I'm going to come back to this first. 2 Jaish-e-Mohammed arrested. So those of you who are, oh, Kiran Bedi. See, go to her Twitter account and you will see nothing about, not a word about what's recently happened. She's not concentrating on that. So that was such a consolation, but at that time I was so angry. The devil's playing in me. May God protect her from any. May God always protect her. 2 suspected Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists from Kashmir arrested in Uttar Pradesh, I think. This is given to me. This is the news by NDTV. So, if I may, oh God, no, don't. Let me see if, I hope the video doesn't open. Accidentally there'll be, oh no. So Uttar Pradesh, have been arrested from Uttar Pradesh. Police said on Friday. So I haven't read this, just the title and a little bit, going through it. It's very, very tough for me to go through everything. With chronic fatigue before, then they couldn't even heal me. Every time it was coming in Karachi, we're healing you, distance, we're healing you. No healing was coming. No healing in sight. So you see, Imran Khan was right then. Okay, I don't know about the rest, but may I read this? Just that it is trying to say that what it is saying is that leadership of Jaish, meaning Jaish-e-Mohammed, in Kashmir. Yes, this attack has triggered a strong response in India to isolate Pakistan. But these, you see, there's a leadership now, top leadership managed. The army said it had managed to wipe out the top leadership. Sorry, NDTV news. So you can go through this article, and it's called 2 suspected Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists from Kashmir arrested in UP, says police. NDTV. If the media would make it easy for me and overlook Some of the advertisements, if I show something here, which come accidentally, so I'm not showing this because my enemy is very, very clever. What they've done to me, I cannot even clean up properly, live my life properly. But I will still keep using social media to raise awareness, whatever I can. Oh, so yes, after a lot of negativity, anger, distress, and this is going on. It's not like one night, and this is inside of me like I'm possessed. I'm possessed, someone's controlling me and controlling the way I feel also. But somehow peace has come. So I'm much grateful to those. I cannot even say how grateful I am. Yes, so that night also, yesterday or in the morning was it, the terrible thing on Facebook I had to come across. And so I gave it to them, a few like comments. I didn't want to report them to Facebook. So I just wanted to tell them, no, this, this kind of a thing. Maybe they were also sharing it, whether they were crying. The smiley was laughing, crying, both crying and laughing. Smiley was quite funny. So I saw the tears. Going back, I saw the tears also coming. Those were tears. So it was like a shower of tears. So this is, okay, my mistake that I didn't see this, but they were sad about this. Okay, someone might have, but they weren't clear about this, the statement given against India. Like, if India should not consider war or against Pakistan, attacking Pakistan in any way. Oh, yeah, so, it was about, I didn't understand Munni. First I thought Munni was some little girl and very vulgar stuff. Vulgarly put. Extremely vulgar. So no decent person, we would actually not, I wouldn't even read this saying. If it hadn't come on a page, I would avoid it. I would just pass by it. Like we are told in the Quran, pass by indecent things, say peace and pass by with dignity. But since, I said if I don't, I had to read this. I hate vulgar things. And I've been praying for my own good manners, being a good person. God bless me. And so finally, today I've settled down a bit. The sick headache is, thank God I'm getting the sick headache is going. Many pills I took for the headache. So this is what happens. I want to show you. This is what's been happening in my life. And then we can deal with the sick, dirty, which goes on. It's going on. When will we stop this? We need to bring in people, like-minded people who are sensitive, who are helpful, who are humanitarian, who have some feelings for even animals. So this kind of a thing. We need to bring in such a conscientious, good people who have feelings, warm, good, beneficial, compassionate, understanding hearts. Such people together, such feelings for humanity. And I was just thinking, about the self-centered people. So today, from Twitter, I got this from Dalai Lama, if I may quote him. How does self-centeredness happen? Because one only cares for oneself, my education, my life. And I was saying, God, please forgive me. And how would I've tried to deal with this self-centeredness in my life. We just want to have education, get married, have children, and but at the same time not to forget to do service to others. Um, so Dalai Lama quote, "The source of a happy life is within us. Troublemakers in many parts of the world are often quite well educated. So it is not just education that we need. What we need is to pay attention to inner values." Unquote. So this is from the Twitter Dalai Lama. I'm sharing and quoting. So could it be, yes, because he's saying here, troublemakers in many parts of the world are often quite well educated. So it is not just education that we need. Unquote. Just reading a part of his put here. So I was thinking of self-centeredness. And Dalai Lama is saying that on Twitter today he's posted 22nd February, 2:30 p.m. Troublemakers in many parts of the world are often quiet, well educated. You see? So it is not only education that teaches us. And in fact, we should look within ourselves. And because the inner values, what are the values? Having feelings for our fellow human beings. Education can make us then what is inferred here, because most of the troublemakers are well educated in parts of the world. The troublemakers are well educated. I'm quoting Dalai Lama again. So for us all the time it's, our career, my career, I want to get at the top, competition, rat race. What kind of an education is this? I've written a long time ago, that takes us into a executive's briefcase, puts our life in an executive's briefcase. So, okay, now there's been a sudden peace coming. For a little while, evil in me, the attack has been subdued. The evil that they keep sending, agonizing feelings and all, agonizing, traumatizing. So it's been subdued, and so I can speak like this. And this is how they provoke, and the things they say against mentally challenged people. So, I don't know. In Karachi, I thought this man was not well. He didn't look like but the policeman wanted to catch him. He had stolen or taken someone's slippers. So, we're not allowed to put our hand I was like, excuse me. And then I had to just touch the policeman. I had to touch the policeman um, on his shoulder, tap him like, hello, excuse me. This man is not, I don't think you should shout, get angry at him. I'd come out of Jinnah hospital. Some of the martyrs and their condolence to their family members. There was a terrorist attack, maybe on the day when there was this procession for Benazir Bhutto, or Muharram, our Shia Muharram procession, Safar procession, Arba'in of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. I can't remember. So most probably it was on Benazir Bhutto's procession. They were celebrating, they had come out, and there was a bomb explosion. So I had gone to Jinnah hospital. When I came out, I had seen this man. Didn't look like he was he was normal. So they were shouting at him, the police officer, like, and some other people were gathered, and I don't know who was shouting at him. I think the police officer was shouting at him, and I stopped him. I said, please, I think he is not well. He's not well. So please be understanding, kind with him. And maybe you should take him to a proper hospital, like, a psychiatric ward or a psychologist. So since then, I've realized, I saw it with my own eyes. A man who is mentally challenged, perhaps, and the policeman is shouting at him. And he perhaps doesn't even have money. He's not well off. And I looked at his behavior when I was entering Jinnah hospital, going towards Jinnah hospital. I was looking at his behavior. Didn't seem like normal to me. Something told me inside that he needs help, counseling, understanding, compassion. And the police officer could be, later on I realized, shouting at a person. He's just taking chappals, slippers, and putting it there, and then taking it there. Like something like that I saw. I can't remember now exactly. It's been many years. I was in Karachi. And since they had attacking me spiritually on the metaphysical level, I mean, even before that, no normal person is going to go and shout at if they are, our police officers should be very calm, very normal, and deal with the situations where requires compassion, understanding, not shouting at a poor man who may not have his mind in order at that time. So I would request people to understand this, whoever can. I don't like to force people, or whatever if they want to, they can't. No, now I've been purged by God and some godly people. You must understand. You must not mistreat people who are mentally challenged, who may be going through traumatic times, agonizing. So this is a warning from God to the cruel people out there. Thank you so much. I will come back later. If I haven't completed some things I had to say, I will try to complete it later. Thank you.